What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jayden. The January Grand Prix, Lackey Grand Prix, has now been wrapped up. We had the top four games kind of live streamed, I guess, on Discord on February 5th. That was a lot of fun. And what I've got for you today is my game with Brad. Jay was featuring the game between Luke and Josh because Luke was in first place, going into Top Cut. I was in second place, Brad was in third, and then Josh was in fourth. So just because Luke was in first, he kind of it made sense to feature their game live for everybody, and it worked out that since I was in the other game with Brad, that I just decided to record it. Unfortunately, I did not record the game afterwards with or between Brad and Josh. Spoiler alert, I lost this one, so I did not go on to the next round. But I did record this one, and then Luke and I could have played a game for third place, but just decided to give him kind of the third place anyway, or to kind of forfeit that game so that the two of us could watch um, uh, the game between Josh and Brad, and kind of commentate alongside Jay, and make that a little more interesting. And I was certainly interested to see what Josh was playing, and to see how his deck worked a little bit more after we saw the first game between Luke and Josh, which I posted last week on the channel. So we're really milking this Lackey Grand Prix for everything we can get out of it, get all these games in there. But I think that's good, and hopefully that's interesting for you guys to be able to see what kind of decks people are bringing to tournaments like this. We had 20 participants, or I guess 19 participants, in the Lackey Grand Prix, and it was a lot of fun. I think a lot of people enjoyed it and are looking forward to the next one, which likely will be starting up now that we have GOC updated in the Redemption plugin. If you haven't noticed that yet, definitely go check that out, or just update in your Lackey plugin. Use the auto update URL, and you will get all of the fancy new cards, including GOC, INJ Plus, the new Endless Treasures, all that jazz. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at the deck that I played and watching the game between Brad and I. I will warn you, it's not frankly, it's not a great feature of this deck, and it's a little bit better of a feature of Brad's deck. So that's definitely, you can pay more attention to that, and also see how this deck, which you guys probably recognize, and if you don't, welcome to the channel. It's kind of like a glass cannon, I guess. It can go off really well, and be almost impossible to outpace. This is the same deck with a different defense that I used in the January online tournament that I did lose to Derek. I made a pretty crucial mistake in that game, and yeah, in this game against Brad, it was definitely worse than the game against Derek, where I just didn't really get anything going until kind of my last ditch effort at the last turn, and I finally rescued one, naturally, I guess, as Jay would say, without dominance. So I felt pretty good about myself then. Okay, without Son of God and Second Coming. Definitely not without dominance, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was I didn't want to not post it because I lost. I'm not above posting my losses, but I just didn't feel like it would be a super interesting game for you guys. I don't know, maybe you're into watching me suffer, but I was it was mentioned on Discord that at least someone would appreciate it. So you can thank John Early for getting to see this. I might have posted it anyway. Depending on what other stuff I have lined up, I might be posting another video later this week because I kind of want to squeeze things in before getting into GOC stuff. I've got a few things kind of in my filler cabinet, as Hendrix refers to it for his podcast. But yeah, we'll see when those things get rolled out for you guys here. But we definitely want to get you some content with the fancy, fun new cards. Now that we have them in the plugin here. So, anyways, here's the deck. It's pretty much the same as you've seen it the last couple of times. Some of the Lost Souls have switched around, just trying out the Wanderer, which might have been in the last time I played it. Not really sure. I took out the Hunter for it, and I don't think I saw it in this game, so can't really give you anything conclusive about whether or not it was useful. But I think with all of the Joshua stuff that I'm trying to do, swapping for a Punisher or Distressed, which are both fairly popular or common in the meta right now, seems pretty important. And then once you exchange it, then you play Son of God or something to rescue it, and then you get one of their Lost Souls. It's not too bad, not a bad deal. But it's also, I guess, not that much better than just playing Son of God on whatever Lost Soul you exchange for. So I don't know. Seems okay. It's kind of like a covet where I'm taking something from them and hopefully giving them something that they can't make as much use of, or at least not in the right timing. And the other big thing that's different is the defense. I kind of wanted to beef up the defense a little bit. The False Prophets were good and fast, and honestly might be better than this because this didn't quite work out in this game, but it was a weird draw too, so it's one game. Can't really say much about that there. It did work okay in a test game. Before that, I mean, in that game it was really more about the offense, and the defense just kind of was there. But I wanted to have a few more options that I thought would be a little bit better for the meta, which is kind of like going out with big protected stuff and tossing some enhancements, and at least that was kind of what Josh had been playing, and some of the lists that other people have been posting on the Discord and the boards and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not as much on the boards, but so yeah, I kind of wanted to add a few more things to stall my opponent a little bit in case my offense didn't quite come out with a blazing start like it does maybe 60-70% of the time. So I put in a Tubal Cain, who is a way to get Flying Scroll out of reserve and activate it right away to take the hero in battle. Also, Foreign Horses, you can take and equip that to play Death of Unrighteous and draw a couple cards. And same thing with Rabjika, he can equip Foreign Horses and play DOU. Can also potentially get an auto block if they have Storehouse or something else protecting their hand and they don't have a negate. You can just underdeck the hero in battle. And then he also gives the option of taking Confusion from reserve, which can be pretty good in a pinch. I also have Deceiver to go get Conjurers from reserve to get Confusion, which kind of serves a similar purpose to what I was going for with the Serpent, where I wanted to just kind of slow down my opponent, even just by a little bit, to stop them from playing their dominance, and then hopefully I can play mine first and win, since, like I said, a little bit of a glass cannon, definitely a race with this deck, because I'm not playing that much defense, but I'm just trying to rely on my offense, like almost being a guaranteed get through once I kind of get things set up. So I added DOU, and I added Firefoxes, which I thought it's lost a little bit of oomph, in my opinion, in the last few years. I don't know, it was used quite a bit when it first came out, and now I haven't used it in very many decks lately, just because the ability of 3 woes to just negate it, and then if you're not playing those brigades, which obviously I'm not, then it does make it kind of difficult to, well, it makes it not a block. um, and so it's a pretty easy answer to Firefoxes, and a lot of people are playing woes, but I think a lot of people are going to be using it on something else, and they might be using it as evil to negate something like Akeem or Joshua or you uh, Zerubbabel's Temple. Probably not, but possibly. And Firefoxes could be a block then, and a lot of people are drawing, exchanging, and searching. So I just thought it would be a good little chump block. It's very efficient if it does work. So um, that was what we were trying to do with the new defense here. That's a little bit slower, but maybe could buy us a little bit more time than the false prophets. I probably could have set up the false prophets to be a little bit better, but yeah, that was kind of one of the things I was trying out and waffling with a little bit, even to the point where like I was just about to like I was within a half hour of sending the deck list to Jay, like when he wanted them. Um, I still sent mine a little bit late, but uh, I was like within that time period, kind of going back and forth, like, oh, do I want to just go back to false prophets? And then I was like, yeah, I still got endless treasures and some other stuff in that deck, and that's obviously another card that came out and was replaced with Book of the Law, actually. Um, but yeah, I had to move a few things around, and maybe I would have gone back to False Prophets if I had a build that was without Endless Treasures, but yeah, it was just um, enough to get me to just go for it with this deck. And yeah, like I said, Book of the Law went in there, and I think that this is actually kind of what I would expect most people to replace Endless Treasures with, because it's still got some potential for some card advantage. If you're using Meek Heroes, then you have this way to reset them. You can grab something from reserve, especially if you have Joshua. It's pretty good because then you can just top deck it and draw it. And then if they block from hand, then you can get something from your deck. So it's I think kind of a little replacement, especially because Endless Treasures was so often uh, tutored on turn one by delivered or offering your son or something, where Book of the Law is kind of doing that instead because your opponent's pretty much always going to be blocking from hand on turn one. So, anyways, other than that, it's pretty much just the good old hand control stuff with Impartial Judgment and Strong Angel with the new additions in the I guess last iteration of the rotation version with Third Seal and Sixth Bowl to and First Sacrifice to just really attack the opponent's hand and hopefully be able to just limit their options as much as possible. So yeah, I guess with phase one, we'll probably see a Teaching in Parables in here at least, and a few other things. So don't expect this deck to go away just because GOC came out and there's a whole bunch of New Testament stuff, but probably be a little bit before I decide to update it and see what things I want to switch around or add into it. So anyways, let's I guess I can tell you quick about Brad's deck. He's playing a pretty similar deck to what he played against me the first time with his white and gray um, battle power, basically. Like he's got a lot of stuff for in battle and got a lot of stuff to set up his counters right away. So very strong deck that Brad was playing, and I definitely don't feel bad about the loss in any way, or like it's like, oh, I should have won. No, it's definitely well earned and deserved on Brad's part. So uh, he didn't end up beating Josh, but it was his game with Josh was still pretty decent too. He definitely put up a good fight, so and it was a fun game to watch. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into this game and see how it goes.
Well, good luck to you, sir. So let's roll. Get 6.
Up to you.
All right. I will. I'm gonna let you go first.
All right. I have no stars, so I'm going to use.
Neither do I.
Okay. And I'll release all captured demons.
All right. I'm gonna go into my deck.
Yep.
I'm going to play.
Playing the Deceiver.
Playing the Deceiver. Getting him out of my hand.
Fair enough.
Right. I had this deck at 57 like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I was almost brave enough to pull the trigger. I was like, I did some test draws and it just wasn't very consistent. I was like, no, I got to cut it back down.
Fair enough. All right, let's put down Joshua and stuff. Donovan. And I'm gonna go rescue with Zechariah.
Okay. So none of his stuff works, right?
Correct. I don't have any minor prophets or temple priests at the moment.
Okay. I'll use Deceiver. Go into my deck. And we'll just try one of these. Where you at? Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And I will. I'll try to discard you.
That'll work. And I will pass. Okay.
Alrighty, you might see some familiar faces here.
Oh.
Go music leader.
The man himself.
Put that down. What's bad though is this is a kind of crazy starting hand. But I'm gonna push in the battle with music leader.
All right then.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I'm gonna block with Tubal Cain and I will exchange a card in my hand with an artifact weapon in my deck. Yeah, we'll go for this one. And I don't believe you've drawn or searched this turn.
No. All right, so I'm gonna search for two cards.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab down that. And that's okay. Huh?
Put on my lap, but I can say hi. All right.
All right, so I'm just going to play a dominant and lord him. I got 9 in hand, so I'm going to play Covenant with David. Go into my deck, get Land of Moab.
Mm-hmm.
So grab. I'll grab Elimelech.
Okay.
And I have 9 in my hand, so I'll pass.
All right. There's a lost soul for you, and I guess just a. So that's clear that that's not in there. You're landing
yeah.
over.
Yeah, my bad. I'm so used to like playing it in a prep phase.
um. What do I want to do here? This is a weird start for both of us, it seems.
It is a very weird start for both of us. Even with me drawing 3 on my second turn, I'm like, what the heck? I have so many setup cards in here and I couldn't get any of them.
Yep. Yes. I don't know if that's worth it. I guess probably not. Let's put down a Joshua. Hmm. Let's go. So put down Jehoshaphat as well. So I'll activate the confusion of mind.
I'm going to choose the discard.
Figured you might.
Huh?
I figured you might. Yeah, I chose to search with Tubal-Cain, forgetting that you had to use the drawer search ability, so I'm so used to just being able to activate it right away. But
Yeah. Normally, I would have had about 5 or 6 searches.
right.
Slash draws and.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, let's go with let's go with Joshua to underdeck the Golden Calf and to Jehoshaphat to bounce music leader and to uh, yeah, we'll man to Joshua to Zerbal's Temple. That's my rescue.
Alrighty. I'll start. You're not negating anything, are you?
Nope.
I'm going to discard your Zerubbabel's Temple. You can discard a good card from hand instead.
This guy again.
I switched things up a little bit. Had to.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Okay. Then I'm a ban to King Resin. Play Damascus.
Mm-hmm.
Search for you know who's coming. And then I'm going to equip an evil weapon. That will be I think I will equip Gold Shield. Discard it to and I do the draw 2 after, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll convert. Let's see, what kind of enhancements do you have? I'll convert Jeshua to a Silver Brigade.
Okay.
And then draw 2. And that's my block.
And play a 6 Bowl of Wrath. Make you discard 2 evil cards from hand.
Ew. That's not fun. Either these 2.
Nice. I believe it's still my initiative. That'll do it.
Got rid of my woes, though.
Yeah. Not the worst. Then I will pass the turn.
All right. No stars. No upkeep. So I'll go ahead and put that back down. I'll place that down. Got it back. That. And then I'll go into battle with Elimelech to draw 2. Banish it. Bert to grab. We'll get Solomon's Dream. And then I'll look at my, let me conceal that. I'll look at my top 2 and take 1. That on top. Okay. That's my red.
Yep, I think that's gonna be good enough.
All right. Play him down. And play Solomon's Dream. Go into my deck. Grab Second Coming. And I'll pass turn.
We'll pass it.
Going great.
Usually you're the one locking me up. And I'm like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, this is just a really weird draw. Hmm. Put down Meek Noah. And well, it's risky, but I think he's gonna pass.
You said you're gonna pass.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Um, I'm gonna start putting some of these in my sites, souls and sites. Can you still see those souls? Look at like
more or less. Yeah, you can see
okay.
the bottoms of them.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to play Boaz's Offspring. Take a Ruth here from deck. Which would happen to be Ruth. I'm just going to play her Meek. And then I will go into battle with Minadab. The Meek Keeper's in play Lost Soul from your deck. I think I'll go with Prosperity.
All right.
Wait, hang on 1 second. And now I'm going to trigger my Threshing Floor.
Yep.
Top 5. I will take this one right here. Keep those on top. All right.
I will. I'll play a dominant here.
Hold on. I'll play dominant first. I'm gonna play Son of God.
Okay.
To grab that. And then I'm gonna play Second Coming to grab Son of God back into my hand. Now you can play a dominant.
Suddenly got a little less appealing for some reason, so.
I really didn't know if you had 3 woes, and I didn't want that soul to go bad.
All right. Yeah, no block.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play down a Meek Jehoshaphat.
Okay.
And pass my turn.
I will Majestic Heavens. And I'm going to all right, I will rescue with a laser, and I will ban to Noah. And oh wait, sorry. Yeah, laser's negated.
Yeah.
Yep, just a laser then.
Okay. I will go in with King Hazel. Or, yeah, King Hazel.
Mm-hmm.
You take your sight.
Mm-hmm. In case
I will
anyone's
bang.
wondering, that was the dumb thing. Well, one of the dumb things, I guess.
I'll play that. And then I'm going to equip a weapon from reserve, which will be Every Man's Sword to put you in special initiative.
Hmm. All right, so that will resolve. And I'm going to play.
All right, let me draw 2 first.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm going to play Good Chronicles.
Not my calf.
The sword and the calf. We just go for broke here, probably at this point. I will play. Play Ride On Victoriously, which I don't think has ever been used on that side in the stack. We're going to add Noah to battle. Then I'm going to see, we got 11, 11, 10, 32. I'll play the first sacrifice to negate Punisher, and I'm gonna go for your hand.
I almost got payback on you. Just letting you know.
What's that?
Are you looking at my hand?
Oh no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do your hand or card of battle. Let's do. Yeah, let's just underdeck resin.
Okay.
And I believe that makes it your initiative in stalemate. 1821.
Okay. I'll pass initiative then.
Hmm. I noticed it was 18. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play that.
Oh, man. All right, so it's going to be your whole hand. Go to owner. None. You want me to just do 6, or do you want to pick 6 and throw them straight into my deck?
You can do it since you shuffled. Here, that's fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, I can sealed and shuffled. So those will go into my deck. Shuffle my deck. Draw 6 more.
All right. Then I will.
Can I play a dominant?
Sure.
I'm going to play that to grab your Wanderer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll play.
Forgot about music leader.
Hmm.
Too late now.
uh, we'll play. Delivered. Activate an artifact from my deck. Via Book of the Law. And puts me at 21, so 0 initiative.
Okay. I'm going to play Balaam's Teaching. We'll draw any number of heroes. Played against an OT hero, you can draw X. Cannot be prevented.
Okay. So that will resolve again. That'll be withdrawn. These will be discarded. Then I'm going to play the Good Woes to negate that.
Okay.
How many dominance will it take?
Jeremy played 4 in one battle against me yesterday. So
Well, that's what we're at right now. So, also, did Majestic Heavens get shuffled, or did that stay in your hand?
it stayed in my hand.
Okay. Let's do. Hmm. I'm gonna play Mace Road, and I will grab my Solomon Stream.
I'm gonna trigger music leader this time.
Okay. And I will play Solomon Stream. Grab a good card from my deck. I think be Beast of Booths.
All right. I'm gonna check my deck. I don't know if I have anything else that involves music. No, I do. Okay.
So let's see, you're 19, so I guess it's still stalemate, so you can play something if you want.
I won't.
Alright, and I will play Beast of Boots. I'll go ahead and go to your discard pile. So there it is. Do that one. That one. And
Not gonna let me get that back with endless treasures.
nope. There, just in case, you know. I'll banish those 3, draw 3. And then play good OT enhancement from reserve. We'll do Jordan Interrupted. Draw 3. And we'll do
Crazy as this is, we are equal in our decks.
yeah, if only we were equal in Land of Redemption here. And yeah, we'll do Plumb Line. And I will top deck Son of God from my deck. And I will banish your 3 dudes in battle. Or, well, your dudes and then your Balaam's teaching in battle.
Don't see anything I can do about that. Okay. So I'll do that.
Hey, I got one. Four dominance, 4 good enhancements, and here we are.
Syrians, baby, Southeast D.
I'll put down the hey guy. And I'll pass the turn.
Before you pass,
Uh-oh.
if that's all right.
Yep.
Can I play a dominant?
Sure.
Actually, I won't. Never mind.
Okay.
I'll only draw 2. Okay. No upkeep triggers. So I'll play that. Played that down. Going to bounce my David.
Luke and Josh must be done already.
Huh?
Luke and Josh must be done already.
Oh, do they come in here or something?
I think Jay is streaming RV now.
I'm gonna play that. Go into my deck. Grab that. Okay. I'm going to play Temple Dedication and banish it in order to protect my musicians.
Good.
And then I'm going to push into battle with David. Convert him. Search deck for that. I'm not going to ban.
Mm.
That's it for me.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay. He got real quiet. I was like, did he cut out?
You are protected.
I haven't played an enhancement all game in battle.
True enough. I will block with Rebecca. And I will equip born horses from reserve. Brought you. And I will not play next.
Okay.
But I will ask for down initiative.
No, I think I'll play. I'm gonna play right on victoriously, play an enhancement, and I'm going to attempt to withdraw opposing evil characters.
Yep. I'll play Son of God before handing over the Lost Soul and make it 5-2. Good game.
Good game.
And Orphan's Lost Soul. Got me on early on with Firefox's block, and just now with DOU.
Oof.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was just could not draw anything to get there, or in the early game. I guess just like one of my setup cards. It's weird.
That was a weird game all around. I so wanted to. I was so tempted to, but I didn't think it was the right move. I had where's he at? I had Syrian mercenaries in my hand that I was going to ban to and go in my discard to get Naaman.
Mm.
And I had the birthing pains in my hand. And then when you put down Noah and I saw those 9 brigades, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get him back. Discarded 9 cards out of my hand.
Nice. Yep, that would have been good.
But I didn't think I wasn't going to get initiative, so I didn't know if I was going to be able to play it. So
Right, yeah. Or wait, you weren't going to get initiative against Eliezer? I think you would have.
yeah, well, I didn't want to go in single brigade with them because or single with them because I didn't know if you had Angel of the Lord at the time.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
You didn't play Angel, did you?
Nope.
Or did it?
I played the 4 dominants in that battle, and then my last 3 were the big 2 and Shipwreck.
Oh, okay. So you didn't have Angel. So I could have done it and got away with it. Oh man, you didn't have hand protection or anything.
I mean, I might have played Mayhem before letting you do it. Well, I might have done the right on victoriously to add Noah and then played Mayhem still before giving you a chance to play.
Yeah.
Because like I pretty much had like nothing whatsoever. But alrighty, well, good luck in the last game.
Appreciate it. Same to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab that lasagna before it gets too cold.
All right, man. Good game.
Yeah, good game.